You'll recall that Mitt Romney's advisors had told the British press that Mitt Romney was their guy because he understands and shares an Anglo-Saxon heritage in a way that the White House could never understand. Apparently, however, Mitt Romney's inherent and intrinsic a-holeness trumps his Anglo-Saxonness. Because it seems that his incapacity, this guy's got something wrong with him. Because if he's not telling his supporters that their cookies are pieces of crap, that their lemonade is sour, that their restaurants are just places for him to come in and take a dump, essentially, he's going to Britain and says during an NBC News interview that there were disconcerting signs about Britain's readiness to host the Olympics. It's hard to know just how well it will turn out, he said. There are a few things that were disconcerting. The stories about the private security firm not having enough people. No, not the story about the fact that poor people were taken down and made to sleep under a bridge. That's not where he was at with this. He was just talking about, they're sort of incompetent. Supposed strike of the immigration and customs officials. Obviously, that's not something which is encouraging. And then he also said, we took a lot of pride in our volunteers in our community coming together. But the question here is, quote, do they come together and celebrate the Olympic moment? That's something which we can only find out when the games actually begin. And in response, the Daily Mail online had this headline: who invited him? U.S. presidential hopeful Mitt Romney questions British public's appetite for the games during visit to London. He's getting hammered. And apparently, the Daily Telegraph said that when Cameron, Prime Minister of Great Britain, was asked directly about Romney's comments, the Prime Minister said he would give the presumptive Republican presidential nominee a positive message when they meet this morning. And he said, we are holding the Olympic Games in one of the busiest, most active, bustling cities anywhere in the world. Of course, it's easier if you hold Olympic Games in the middle of nowhere. Referring to Romney having presided over the 2002 Salt Lake City in Utah /nowhere games. So just so you understand how this works, you've got Anglo-Saxons. I'm trying to do a Venn diagram here with my hands. Anglo-Saxons here. The White House outside of that Venn diagram there. And then, apparently, also a Venn diagram of a-holes that goes like that. And you'll see it crosses over Anglo-Saxons. And Mitt Romney's right there in that little segment of the Venn diagram. So kudos to you, Mitt Romney. And what else did he do? What did he forget? He forgot the opposition leader's name in the middle of a press conference. Was it Miliband? Yeah, I'm not running for president. And also, I'm not an a-hole. Arguably.